Happy Monday, everybody. I'm sorry I'm late. My stomach's hurting. I'm sorry, but my tummy is hurting a little. Got a new mic, so I got to be gentle. I don't want to break it. All righty. Hey, Bev, what's going on? Thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. When you come in, make sure you thumbs up the video, please. Make sure you thumbs up. Make sure you thumbs up when you come in. Make sure you thumbs up. All righty. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Miss Tierra, you're going to have to come live again. You're going to have to come on live again, Tierra. It's time to get you back up here. What's going on? How are you? How the kids? Miss Kenyatta, thank you for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the video, please. I'm Lifestyles. Man, I'm having little sinus issues. The weather's changing a little. I'm glad the weather's getting a little better. I'm telling you, this winter has really put a stronghold on me. It's really messed with me mentally. Sometimes it just gives me winteritis. It's the snow, it's the cold, it's all that stuff. That's good, Tierra. I'm glad they're keeping busy. Great. You tell them I said, hey. Miss Audrey Gant Davis, thank you for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up when you come in. I'm Lifestyles with Eric. All right. Yes. I know you hate winter too. You don't like cold weather either. Man, it just drives me nuts. Drives me nuts. So what's on everybody's spring agenda? Does anybody have any spring plans? Anybody going anywhere? Anybody going out of town? Going anywhere? This is kind of open mic tonight. I don't have any topics tonight. I didn't want to run down a whole lot of topics tonight. I'm just kind of freestyling tonight. We're just talking. So just kind of seeing what's on everybody's mind. If there's anything on your mind, you can definitely bring it up and we can talk about it. We can definitely talk about it. Robina, thank you for coming in tonight. Thank you for coming in. Make sure you thumbs up the video, share the video out. It's good to see you. Good. I'm glad you came in tonight. Everybody say hello to our new special guest, Robina. Absolutely, Tierra. I'll be driving a lot of places. I don't think I'll be doing any flying anytime soon, honestly. If you have any common sense, which I know a lot of my viewers do, I'd advise you to drive for a little while until the plane things evens out and, we don't have any more planes going down. We all know that's always been the safest way to travel, but there's something going on in the airways. And I don't know if it's mechanical or with the air traffic controllers, but I do know something is going on. And so I just think everybody needs to drive and just stay vigilant and be aware. Yeah. But what else is on anybody else's mind? Anything special? Anything on anybody's mind? Anything you want to talk about? I think I may have to get a tissue. Hold on, people. Hold on. All righty. Having sinus issues, not a cold, but just sinus issues and allergies. And we appreciate you coming in, Robina. We have a great audience, a great family, and we welcome you with open arms, and we appreciate you coming in tonight. Make sure you start coming in every time I go live. And we always have different topics. We talk about all sorts of things. So we really appreciate you coming in. All righty. All righty. Thank you, Robina. Thank you. All right. What else is going on? So now I'm hearing that we may, they're considering giving every tax-paying U.S. citizen. They were talking 5,000. Now they're talking possibly 8,000, which would be definitely a blessing to each tax-paying citizen. That's something that we could all use. And they know that we're going to stimulate the economy because we're going to definitely put something back into the economy. So I think that, that's a great idea. 20% of the stuff that they found as far as the things that they've been spending our tax money on, I think that that's great. And then, it'll be other parts of that money going back to the deficit. But I really feel like this is a great idea for the American people because we've been getting shafted for a long time and we never knew exactly where our money was going. But now we know specifics, and I'm all with the specifics on where my money's been going. But I don't like what Representative or Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett has been talking about, because I don't think she represents any of us, and she definitely doesn't represent me. Saying that the $5,000 wouldn't be anything to the American people, and we wouldn't definitely want it. She can speak for herself because she's a millionaire, so a multimillionaire in 2 years, actually. So yeah, you can't speak for the American people, nor can you speak for Lifestyles with Eric. I could use 5,000, and I could definitely use $8,000. I've spent and paid taxes into this system, and as such as all of my family members on here, so we could definitely use that. So please, nobody go against what somebody's trying to give the American people that whom deserve it. That's just that's not right. Not right at all. But what is your opinion on that, people? Could you use an extra $5,000? Could you use an extra $8,000? Let me know. Could you use that? Let me know. Because I know I could definitely use it. Again, they know that we're going to put some of that money back into the economy. So, that's a good thing. The economy definitely needs to be stimulated. Absolutely, Kenyatta. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm sure you could find some good things to do with that money. And, such as all of us, so for someone to say that we don't need that, how can she speak for us? Wow. That's a travesty. That's horrible to even say something like that, especially when they only gave the North Carolinians $750 after their whole town was flooded. I mean, come on. You give somebody $750, which I heard was a loan, and then you're the government or the president's talking about giving each tax-paying American $5,000 to $8,000. Come on. Why wouldn't they take that? I mean, I just want people to make sense and use their common sense. And whoever is upset about somebody finding out what's going on in their government or finding out who's spending what, yeah. Yeah, Tierra, the $750, I believe it was a loan. They had to pay it back. It wasn't I don't know if it was a one-time a payment or not. Absolutely, Robina. Um, you know, that's the reason why you don't need somebody that's a multimillionaire speaking for the American people saying that we don't need it because she's a part of the, another party. I mean, that's just silly. And even if she is a part of another party, she should know that the American people have been hurting as far as grocery prices, some gas prices, and things like that. Just all in all, inflation, period, because we've been sending all of our money over to Ukraine for a few years now. So that's where most of our money went. And, for the American people to get a kickback, why wouldn't we want it? Come on. I don't want to hear that come out of her mouth ever again. Seriously. We need to be tweeting Jasmine Crockett. You don't speak for us. You don't speak for us. You do not speak for us. Speak for yourself. You don't need $5,000. You're a multimillionaire. You probably wipe that with your butt. But you care about the American people. What's wrong with these people is that when they get in office, they forget about who voted them in and why they got voted in, and they get addicted to power. Some who've only been in office a couple of years get addicted to power really quick because they get, as soon as they get in power, they figure out how to get rich. And somebody turns them on to this get rich quick scheme that they'll never get caught. But us as American people, we can't do things like that. It just floors me. It really does. We vote these people in, and whatever district she's from, she got voted in, and now she's speaking for her district, telling the American people that voted her in that no, my people don't need this money. They don't need it. And I'm sure that they're not multimillionaires like she is. So of course they need it, you know. But I'm just Little Old Lifestyles podcast, and but I don't know. I think we know more than a lot of the big wigs sometimes. I really think we have more sense than they do. Hey, reality checks, because I'd sure be on my way out of here in a few minutes. I'm glad you came in. Make sure you thumbs up, please. But we were just talking about possibly getting $5,000 from the government from the waste and fraud that they've been finding, but possibly getting an $8,000 stimulus instead of the $5,000. And you've got Representative or Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett saying that we do not need that. Who is she to say we do not need that money when we could use that money for sure? Wow. Do not speak for me, please. Yes, I could use 8,000. Excuse me. Yes, I could use $5,000. Absolutely. Absolutely. Now I need a throat lozenge. Thank you, Kenyatta. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We got to get those super chats up, people. Or remember, we have memberships starting as low as $2.99, people. If you rock with Lifestyles, if you're, a part of the Lifestyles family, show me. That really, really helps because it all goes back into the channel. And I truly appreciate it. Thank you. I'm going to have to get a throat lozenge. Hold on just a second. Okay. I think I'm okay now. I think I'm better. So I got a throat lozenge. Now my throat won't be so dry. All righty, people. So moving on, moving on. What else is going up here? What else is going on in the news? I'm sure we got a couple other things we might want to touch on before I go off. Um, what else is going on? Anything special? Anybody else had anything on their plate or anything on their mind that they wanted to maybe discuss briefly? Because I'm trying to think. I know in the Puff Daddy case, one of his attorneys dropped him. Well, one of his attorneys, I guess, wasn't getting along with one of the other attorneys, so um, they dropped his case. Gladys Knight passed. Wow. Oh, and the gentleman from the Impressions, and also Roberta Flack, I believe. Hmm. Yes, I believe Roberta Flack. I think. Um, yes. Wow. So like three celebrities. Wow. Sorry to hear that. Rest in heaven, Miss Gladys Knight. Leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. Leaving on a midnight train to Georgia. Yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was that was the jam. That was the jam. That was the jam. Man, that is too bad. I feel so sad for her family. But I'm sure she lived a long life. I did not know Miss Gladys Knight passed away. She lived a long life. Wow. 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 What else, reality checks? Anything else? Anything else? What else? Anybody else? What else is going on? I've been seeing so much stuff every morning. Something going on. Um, and yep, and Miss Roberta Flack. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. Wow. Well, that's too bad. That's too bad. We lost some icons, but they lived a long life and definitely left us with some good memories and some good music. So we can always go back and play that music over and over again. That's the one thing about music, it lasts forever. You can play it and hear it. And most of us listen to certain songs and they give us certain memories of what we may have been doing when we first heard that song. So hopefully you have some good memories of these songs and some good old times, because it's nothing like the old days, nothing like the old times, which I definitely miss. I Okay, I haven't heard anything about that. I don't think. Police attacking black teens. Was that in another state? Where was that at? Reality. Well, anytime a teenager is attacked by a cop, that's bad to hear. But we do have to teach our teenagers, unfortunately, how to um, conduct themselves around authority, because a lot of the teenagers have no respect for authority. They're calling authority bruh and bro and all that, and that's just not how you speak with authority. That's not how you speak to authority. Me myself, I say yes sir, no sir. It doesn't bother me. It doesn't make me feel like I'm belittled if I say that, even if I'm older than them, because they're still authority and they can make or break you. So I can yes sir and no sir, and no problem at all. It doesn't bother me at all, and I'm just wanting to get through with it. Okay, okay, it was undisputed. Okay, and I know he had the gentleman that got into it with the cops in Indianapolis, or Lawrence, on the east side of Indianapolis. Um, with the Lawrence Police Department. Um, we're still waiting to hear if they're going to file any charges on that young man. They haven't filed any charges. And they did also release him on his own recognizances, which is different when you get into it with police officers. Um, so we'll see what happens. We're kind of keeping our eye on that, and we'll see what happens. Okay, reality. I'll have to find that on disputed and disputable. I'm sorry, and see what they're talking about on that. Wow. What else? If anybody else has anything that they might want to bring up, let me know before we go off, and we can definitely talk about it briefly. That's all we want. But again, you have to have. Um, seems like when you get better results when you're respectful. You get better results. I know some people just feel like they don't have to have the respect for police officers because they may just don't, not like cops, but not that I like them or dislike them. It's just, it is what it is. They're authorities. So, um, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with saying yes, sir, no, sir, and letting them do their job. And that's it, you know. And honestly, I can say I haven't been snatched on or hurt or abused by a police officer, thankfully. So anyway, but that's pretty much it. We'll come back at you Wednesday. Um, we'll have a couple topics Wednesday, and I may have a special guest. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. I'll let I'll let you know. But we may have a special guest Wednesday. We'll see what we can do. I appreciate everybody coming in tonight. I want everybody to thumbs up the video, share the video out. If you're not a subscriber of Lifestyles with Eric, make sure you hit that subscribe button. You're definitely family when you hit the subscribe button. Like I said, here on Lifestyles, we do a little bit of everything. We cook, we do live art, we talk, we laugh, we cry. We just have a good time on Lifestyles with Eric, and we definitely appreciate um, everybody's opinion. And I love new ideas and things like that. We just ask if you keep it respectful, and besides that, um, I appreciate you. So again, thanks for rocking with Lifestyles. You guys have been down with me about 5 years now. Remember, we have memberships starting as low as $2.99. And then also remember, it's okay to super chat every now and then. I'm not begging for anything. This is just something you do when you're a monetized YouTuber. So I appreciate everybody again for being down with me. Thank you. I love you all. And I'll see you Wednesday. I'm Lifestyles with Eric, and take care. Have a good night. All right. Bye bye.